coffee. How are we this morning? Are we all well? Oh, I've got my coffee. I'm up. I'm dressed. I'm ready to go. I've had a grand total of 2.5 hours sleep. Because I just couldn't sleep. I don't know what the date is. I don't know much. But here I am. Live and early. Morning, Tom. How are you, mate? Are you well? Morning, Yaim. Yeah, you've had about the same as me, Yaim. I've had 2.5 hours. Absolutely knackered. No reason for it. Don't know why. Can't get old Sarah since last night. Oh, okay. That's not good. That's not good. You're in that club too. 3 of us. We all pissed the bed this morning. Marley's eating his breakfast. Oh no, why, Yaim? What happened? Is that for your stomach pains? You're on it. Yeah, fair enough, mate. Oh. She's like a rainbow. This has been going through my head all fucking night, this song. Julie, good morning. How are you? Is that nice, Marley? Aaron, good morning. It wasn't good news. Oh. What was it, Yain? You're fine. Good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm wonderful, mate. Absolutely fucking wonderful. Yakida, as they say in Wales. Nicky New, how are you? What is that, Molly? You got fucking... No. Get away from me. Nah, you berry. You berry. Am I good? Yeah, I'm alright. I'm alright. Oi, oi. I'm up. I'm dressed. I'm raring to go. I've had no post this week. I've had nothing good delivered since my chisels arrived, my gouges, which sucks. No post. Stop that. We like post. We like post. So, we've been busy all week. We've been doing the workshop. Oh, thanks, mate. Oh, no. Nikki, is your email on your channel? You got a new orbital sander? Sorry, Aaron, that fucking is not nice, is it? It's still, even now, it's still fucking open. Yeah, listen. It's easy for me to say this because I'm not the one going through it, but I have been going through it with Leanne for over 10 years. Tumour doesn't mean what it could mean, all right? It could be absolutely nothing. It could just be a tumour, which can just be removed. Leanne has had, I think, 13 in total. The majority of them have been breast tumours. One was in her womb, and she's had two in her face. So one here in the cheekbone, and one here in her jawbone. So although it's a scary idea, although it is terrifying, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the worst case scenario. Okay? And we're here for you, mate. 100%. All the way through it all. We'll be here. Stabworthy, good morning. Yeah, it's good news. It's good news that they found it. And like I say, just bear in mind that we're all going to be here for you. We're going to be here through it all. And I know it's not the same as being there, but we are going to be here. Because that's what we do. Didn't like the look on the doctor's face. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I get that. I get it 100%. Do. So I was looking at the channel statistics last night. We're about 1,100 watch hours short, and I think 130-ish, 120 maybe subscribers short of hitting the target. Which is fucking good going. What happens? We become monetized, mate. We become monetized, which will be amazing. That will open up a new avenue for us. It will open up super chats, super thanks. And then when we reach 4,000, 4,000 watch hours, then we will be eligible for ads and memberships. Which again will be really good. The only difference that memberships is going to make is I'll be able to go live and it be members only or subscribers only, whatever. Yeah, you know, that sort of stuff. Not really any perks that I can think of coming up, but at some point we can sort something out. And so I've removed the GoFundMe from the channel. Did it change? I've not changed anything. I've not changed anything, so it is what it is today. Hopefully it's good. I didn't change anything. Yeah, so I've removed the GoFundMe from the channel. We don't need it there. And the reason we don't need it there is because they take too many charges out, too many costs for them, too many fees. Yeah, we can. We can. Exactly that, mate. Contact, perfect, brilliant. YouTube has been a pain in the ass with lives. It's not been putting the channel out there the way it should, and I don't know why. So my live streams, when I started out, I was getting the same as I am now, and then after a couple of weeks, it was getting higher and higher. So we was getting up to like 1,500, 1,700 views on the live, which is good. And then all of a sudden, they changed something, and we was only getting 300, 400, 500, and it doesn't seem to have gotten any better since then. It doesn't seem to have got any better since then. Ow. Kirsty, good morning. Carol, good morning. So yeah, I'm just trying to update everyone on what I've been doing with the channel. So the GoFundMe is gone. I've removed it. It's still there. It's still open, shall we say, but it's not on the channel anymore. I've just removed it from the channel. The PayPal is still active. That will continue being active. Okay, yeah, that's fine. If you can sleep, that's good. That's what you need. So that's still there. It's still active. It's still available. And anyone that wants to use the PayPal are more than welcome to use the PayPal. Amazon list. There's been things added to the Amazon list. I think also with the Amazon gift list, I don't know how it works. So everyone was saying to me, you need to get an Amazon gift list, blah, 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 blah. So I got it, and I added stuff on it that were quite expensive. How many watch hours for memberships? 4,000, I think. And yeah, the stuff that I added that I needed for the channel, really, or not that I needed, but would be beneficial to the channel, were quite expensive. Since then, I've added some smaller things as well. And what I wanted to discuss with you all was if people can't afford to gift anything from the Amazon gift list. That's fine. I get it. If you still wish to contribute in some way, but you can't afford to do that, then the PayPal is available for that reason. Kirsty, correct. Yeah. So, and I know that there's many people like me that wouldn't be able to afford to do that. So I'm not saying to you all, this is what I want you to do. That's not it at all. What I want to do is get this bit out of the way because it's the bit that I fucking dislike. I don't like money. I don't like the thought of any benefit coming from things. Do you understand what I mean? So that's where we're at with all that sort of stuff. I'm not sure. Also, I know there's a way. I don't know how, but I know there's a way that people can send something that they want to send through Amazon, and it doesn't have to be on the gift list. How that happens, I don't know. But if anyone would like to do that, you're welcome to do that also. So if you see something that you think that'd be awesome for the channel, so whether it be something that would be on camera or something that would help the channel, whatever. If you want to send something that you think would be good for the channel, feel free. And that's that. That's the money crap out of the way. I don't want to talk about money anymore unless anyone asks any questions. Sleep deprivation. Mark, good morning. Off out with the dog. Dropped a like. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. You have a question, ask away. Can I borrow $10? If I had $10, you could borrow it. I've actually got $20 in my wallet in cash. And it is dollars, not pounds. So, yeah, you're welcome to it if you want it. Come and get it. Sleep deprivation. Why? Someday, good morning. How are you doing? Pain keeps you awake. It does a lot of us, I think. It does. I'm too tired to talk about sleep deprivation. I know the feeling, mate. Shani, good morning. I'm very well, thank you. How are you? Start swimming now. Good man. Who, your son hates sleep, emotional and physical, yeah. Who watched Lions live last night? I thoroughly enjoyed watching him smile last night. I think he's had a hard time recently. And seeing him with a smile on his face and enjoying a little bit of life was brilliant. It was really good just to see him. Sienna, hello, good morning. Mark, see you in a bit, mate. My stepdaughter's called Sienna. She's cool. I like Sienna. Yeah, so seeing Sai last night, you missed it. You was trying to ring him, you daft pillock. You was trying to ring him when he was live. I'm sure he said it was you. It was thoroughly enjoyable to watch him out, letting his hair down a little bit, relaxing, and enjoying the Christmas carols of all things. I'm like, bah humbug. Stop smoking, you're gonna did. No, I'm not gonna stop smoking yet. Not yet. One day, but not yet. Sienna, something tells me that you are under the age of 18, which means that this is not the channel for you. I'm not going to die. Only the good die young. So I'm certainly not going to die. Where's the dog? He's Marley. Marley, there he is. What you doing? What you doing, Miles? You're 21. Okay, that's fine. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I do smoke, yeah, but it's something I'm working on. Much. Try vape. So I've got a vape, but let me tell you something about vapes. The damage that a vape does to your lungs is much worse and happens much faster than it does from smoking. So if you can quit smoking, but you rely on a vape, it's one habit. You saw me drinking the other day. Yeah, you did. I actually sat and I had 4 whiskies, and it was the first time that I had whiskey or a drink in probably 6 months. Yeah, on live. It's not something that I make a habit of. I very, very rarely have a drink. So yeah, it's not something. It's not a vice that I have as such. I'd had a good day. I'd worked hard doing stuff, and I just thought, do you know what? Do I live in Crewe? No, I don't. I live in Devon. I thought, you know what? I think I deserve it, and I enjoy a whiskey now and then. So that's what I did. No, you was doing so well, so well. Yeah, sleep deprivation, I think, is where I would like to go with today's chat. The reasons we get this deprivation are unknown to me. I don't know why it happens. I don't know why sleep evades us. I wish I knew. Last night, I was so tired. Gav, good morning. I was so tired, and I started to doze off watching some crap that the wife had on. And the problem I have is if I start to doze off and I suddenly wake up, I can't go back to sleep. Yes, they do someday. I'm very well, thanks, mate. How are you? So I started to doze off watching crap because the wife was watching something. It's not something that I found particularly interesting. So I wasn't taking a lot of notice. So I started to doze off, and something happened, and it sort of woke me up. I don't know whether it was the dog moving or what, but it woke me up. So I'm lay there thinking, I'll go back to sleep in a minute. And I'm cuddled up with the missus and the dog. And Nothing. Just continue watching the TV. The wife can't go to sleep unless she's got the TV on. She has to have something, some sort of background noise. So we put a film on that we've seen so many times that we won't necessarily sit and watch it. And I watched it. I watched the whole film, which took me till 3 o'clock this morning. And then I turned everything off. The wife was fast asleep, and I turned everything off. And I just couldn't settle. I couldn't settle down. So I got up, went to the toilet, had a pee, got back into bed, curled back up, nothing. And I'm lying there and lying there and lying there and lying there. Yeah, I like silence and I like pitch black. So the next thing I know, it's 5 o'clock. And the stepson's alarms, I say alarm because he has 2 or 3 of them, are going off. And I'm thinking, he'll turn them off in a minute. He'll turn them off in a minute. He'll turn them off in a minute. Half an hour later, Leanne gets out of bed, goes into his room and wakes him up. Because, well, let's not go into that. Turns his alarms off. And she came back into bed, got into bed, curled back up, went back to sleep. And I just lay there. And then I just doze off then. Next thing I know, it's 8 o'clock. So 2.5 hours sleep. And then the wife's phone rings. And then she sat in bed on the phone talking to her daughter. Then she gets off the phone. And what happens then? Her phone rings. Her son. He woke up at 6:45. Late for work. And then he spent the next hour. No, not hour. Half hour. On the phone. Talking about nothing. He wasn't even talking. He was just on the phone. So I sit up. I look at my dog. And I said, fuck it, Marley. It looks like we're getting up. And that's what we did. We got up. And here I am. Up. Beard trimmed. Dressed. Yeah. Drinking my coffee. Hypervigilance. Yeah. It's exhausting. So, always been alert. What's the matter, Miles? What's the matter? What are you doing? You got a flea? Have you got a flea? No? He's looking at me as if to say, fuck off, Dad. What's the matter? Come on in. Come on in. Okay. There he is. There he is. You're a good boy, aren't you? Yes, you are. I don't know what you've done to your neck there, Marley. I don't know what you've done. I'm sure you've done something when you've been in the garage. Oh! What? What's the matter? What's the matter with the dog? Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Yeah. Yeah, he is. Dog got a coat. He doesn't need a coat. He definitely doesn't need a coat. His hair is so thick. I want to look at his shoulder. That looks better, Miles. That looks better, doesn't it? Yeah. Bowl. I need a piece of wood for it first, mate. I've not been out hunting for anything yet. But we will. We'll go. Well, I will anyway. I'll get out and I'll find a nice piece of wood to carve you a bowl. And yeah, it'll happen. But I've got other things to finish first. Oh, I can't reach now because the dog's taking up all the space. Dogs and coats. What's the word? The word is sleep deprivation. I think it's something that we all suffer with. How does it affect you? Do you find that the following morning, after you've had very little sleep during the night, that you're a little bit fucking hyper? A little bit. I do. It does help today that I'm a little bit hyper because I know that I've got parcels due to arrive soon. One will be coming from Tom. That'll be a nice parcel. Another one is coming from Wes. Wes does it. He is sending me a mallet, which I can't wait to get my hands on, if I'm honest. I really can't wait. Another one is a beautiful fucking neon sign, kindly purchased by Sprinkles, which will be fucking awesome out in the workshop. Can't wait to get that out there. And last but not least, also kindly purchased by Sprinkles, is a new laptop for the channel. That'll be amazing. It'll make things so much easier. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to have the laptop in front of me. We're going to use the camera on the laptop to start with my phone as an added camera angle from behind me, until such time as I can either afford to buy or we get, speak of the devil, good morning Sprinkles, we get some new cameras to be able to do different camera angles. 3 days with no sleep. Ooh. That's good. That's good. Yeah, an amazing thing. Not lovely, absolutely fucking amazing. Can't thank her enough for that. She's a diamond. Absolute diamond. So, although last night I was deprived of sleep, this morning I'm what they might call in Wales yaki da. I have plans for the workshop. I have ideas that I've been playing with. The ideas must be good because the wife liked them. So I've got an itch. Oh, I can't reach it. Oh, we've lost people. Where's everyone go? To do with the full moon releasing of old emotions. Okay. Well, it was full moon last night as well, wasn't it? I remember walking the dog last night and thinking, fuck me, it's bright out here. And then I realised it was full moon. So I'm feeling quite energetic today, but also tired. Blue Moon, I don't know. You had horrible sleep as well. I think all of us did. Yeah, I hate this time of year, especially now. Especially now. I think a lot of last night was because my dad keeps popping into my head, so that could be part of my lack of sleep. Where's Claire this morning? I'm sure she's here somewhere. Claire, are you there? Molly. Molly. Side eye. What you doing? What you doing, Doug? What you doing? Yeah. Anyway. So what do we do when we can't sleep? What do we do? Do we stay in bed? Is that a good plan? Do we stay in bed and try and... How did he sleep? He slept like a fucking baby. He always does. He just fucking cuddles in. And he's asleep in seconds. Oh, I'm okay, Sprinkles. I'm okay. It's the first time I've had to go through it. The first anniversary, should we say? So it's a bit weird, but I'm actually feeling better than I thought I would. I'm not as fucked up. As I thought I would be. Mother Nature's sleeping flower. It's tempting. However, I can't get hold of it. I don't know where I'd get it from. I don't know anyone that I could get it from. I can't stand the smell of it. It fucking stinks. But other than that, I would. I would. The rain's coming down again. The rain coming down is probably a good thing because it means that I can check the garage for leaks. That's pay £29 for consultation, so hopefully. Yeah. Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good. It's morning, Ant. I'm well, thank you, mate. It's interesting because they made it so difficult for us to get hold of it. They made it illegal for us to buy. They made it illegal for us to sell. But then they made it legal for us to have in our possession. Where's the sense? If they were to make it legal across the board, it could change people's lives. Prescribed is an option, yeah. I'm all bunged up this morning, and I think it's that's something else that didn't help last night. I'm curled up in bed. The wife's cuddled up to me, and she's absolutely piss wet through because she's going through the menopause. and she's sweating like a bitch. So I'm laying in bed and I can feel the sweat running down my back. I'm doing that there, but down my back. And she was so hot last night. It was making me hot. Which again doesn't help to getting sleep. And I really feel for her because obviously the menopause is fucking horrible for women. It's not much better for men. We have to put up with your moods. But it's fine. Anyone like me that puts up with moods caused by menopause, I feel for you. Well, and you're the only one. You are the only one because everybody else struggled to sleep last night. I reckon maybe you're a werewolf. Or maybe just a cunt. Either or. Both. A cunt and a werewolf. I'd like to be a werewolf. Claire, I knew you was hiding there somewhere. Have you seen Marley already? Or are you going to say no just so that you can see him again? Did you see him? You did see him. You should have said no. If you'd have said no, you could have seen him again. I'll let you see him again anyway. There he is, fast asleep. Look at him. Isn't he lovely? Oh, yeah, I know, bless him. He slept all fucking night. Except for when I disturbed him, and then he gave me a dirty look, as if to say, you twat. Why is everyone so quiet today? Where'd everyone go? We had like almost 20 people watching, and now there's 7. Where's everyone gone? Yeah, sprinkles, I get that, mate. Yeah, give it a go. Have your mushrooms arrived yet? Good to hear it, Tom. You have to let me know how you get on with the mushrooms, if they help. Destination unknown. Good morning. And on WhatsApp. That's why you're quiet. You're neglecting us because you're talking to Sarah. Is she okay? Why did she go quiet? I think she was live last. Well, she wasn't live. I think she was on Size Live last night in Los Angeles Airport. Ooh, that only take a day, I guess. Flowers legal many places. Yeah, it is. What's the matter, Doug? Last night I was watching something on YouTube. Oh, do you know what? I really feel for her. I really do. Menopause is fucking horrible. I wouldn't want to go through it. I would not want to go through it at all. You say that like I'm uncaring, Claire, and I'm not. I'm not at all. I really feel for her. She struggles daily because of it. Yeah, I'd be terrible as well. Been a bit sad. I think what's worse for Beast is she's going through the menopause and she couldn't have any HRT for. She was obviously 10 years ago. She had a complete abdominal hysterectomy, and she was supposed to be put on HRT, but because of the tumours that her body grows, shall we say, they wouldn't put her on it, and it's been a struggle for her. And she's now got some patches, the patches, pick her some flowers. She beat me. If I went out in the garden and picked her some flowers, she'd absolutely beat me to death. She really would. But yeah, the patches that she's on are supposed to help, but I don't think they do. Yeah, poor thing she is. Poor thing. Bless her. I would hate to be a woman. I mean, I'd quite like to be a woman for a short period of time, for obvious reasons, but I'd hate to be a woman. Flick the bean. Yeah, for obvious reasons, of course. Obvious reasons. I'm sure every man would love to be a woman for a period of time. Just like, yeah, don't let her, mate. Don't let her give up. Just like every woman would like to be a man for a period of time. Good morning, Philip. Cold out today. It is cold out today. I'm fine, mate. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm up and about and dressed and ready to go. You'll be down at the docks waiting for a fleet to come in. Would you really? Would you? I wouldn't. Fuck that. Yeah, so I'm told someday. I don't know if it does, but so I'm told. The thing with the menopause as well is it fucks your emotions up. Um, Leanne will go from being up and happy and loving life to down and sad and can't cope with any more problems. Oh, Stabworthy, that I think That's not where I'd be going. That's definitely not where I'd be going. You know what they say about sailors at sea? Back in the day, there was no women allowed on ships because it was bad luck to have a female on a ship. And they'd spend months and months and months on ships together, just men. What do you think happened? I've got nothing against anything like that happening. But I don't think I'd want anything putting inside me that had been up inside another person, another male, shall we say. Yeah, bum fun. Just my thoughts on it. I don't think I'd like that. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. I mean, I got nothing against bum fun. Exactly, Kirsty. Exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't be going to docks, mate. Definitely not. Not a chance. Not a fucking chance. I would find everything and anything in the house that is the right size, shape, whatever. You're glad you're an outie. I'm sat here with my jacket on and my hoodie on. The heating's on. So when I go out into the garage in a bit and start doing stuff, I'm not going to feel the benefit, am I? Ugh. So now I'm going to sit here in a t-shirt, feel the cold a little bit. Because it's not hot in here, but I like a black hoodie as well. Why is this song in my head? It's been driving me mad. It's been in my head all morning. It was in my head very early this morning, and I can't get it out of my head. There's something comforting about it. To be fair, I prefer my grey hoodie. That one is battered and falling apart, if I'm honest. But I like to wear hoodies. I don't really wear anything other than hoodies and the jacket. That's pretty much all I do wear. I hope so, Sprinkles. That's my plan. A little bit later on, I'm going to get out there. I'm going to do some on the owl. I'd like to actually Looking after 3 puppies tomorrow. Nice. I'd like to get it finished today. I would love to get it finished today. At least the outlines. That'd be good. If I could get that done. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know why. Yeah, me too. I can't wait to see it finished. I'm going to have to buy a little metal bowl, a stainless steel bowl to sit in the top of it, because that's going to be a bird bath. I was going to just line the inside of the top. Rebecca, good morning. How did I sleep last night? I didn't, mate. 2.5 hours. Maybe I'm forgetting to finish my wish list for Santa Claus. Yeah, probably. I actually added stuff to my Amazon wish list yesterday. Not anything big, but yeah, just a few little bits. Claire, nice. It's always good if you like cats. I'm not really a cat person. Nothing against cats, but I'm not a cat person. But it's always nice if there's a stray comes to see you now and then, for them to keep coming. It's yeah, it's something for you to look forward to, isn't it? A surprise visit by a new friend, shall we say? I like the idea of that. Thank you, Rebecca. Today's going to be a good day. I know it is. And if it's not, I'm going to make it a good day. But yeah, I didn't sleep well at all. And there wasn't really any reason for it. I don't know if it was because I'd got things going through my mind or whatever the reason. Sleep just eluded me. Hey ho, it is what it is. But I'm up, I'm dressed, I'm raring to go. I'm with it. I feel good. I think I might have another coffee in a minute. And then once I've drunk my second cup of coffee, we'll end the live then, which will be about 2 hours. Yeah, it's got to be better than yesterday, isn't it? So I'm an hour in now. I'm an hour into this live. I'm going to do another hour. And then we're going to end it. Then I'm going to restart. I like to do about 2 hours on each live. And I'm wondering actually if that's what has been harming the algorithm for me. Because in the afternoons, I've been leaving it to run for over 2.5 hours, 3 hours, whatever, 4 hours even. So I'm going to try and cut them off at 2 hours each time. Should we make coffee? Let's make coffee. Tick. Yeah, tick. Ba, 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 ba. She's like a rainbow. Good night, Claire. Sleep well, mate. Hopefully you'll get some sleep. Sophia, good morning. Yes, you did hear coffee. How are you doing, mate? You alright? You like the jeans? They're just knackered old jeans. There. Beverly, how are you, mate? Beverly, why are you not blue? I like having people blue. There we go. Blue. Dress alike. I'm alright, Sophia, thank you. If I remember right, I am right. Yeah, baby! How about that then? That makes me happy. That makes me happy. Crumpets. Crumpets. Who else likes crumpets? I like crumpets. Crumpets is nice. Very nice. I like crumpets. And that's what I'm going to have. Not the best at the moment. Oh, Rebecca, that's not good. You'll take a plate. Can't stand crumpets. What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Crumpets are lovely. Yeah, crumpets are lovely. That's what's wrong with you, you Welsh. There's nothing wrong with being Welsh. Although, I've got to say, I've been married twice before. Both my ex-wives were Welsh. That might say something. It might say something. It might not. You're a wrong one. I know that. I'm looking out over the fields, and so out behind, there we go, where you can see all the trees over there, the tree line there. That's the forestry. And I love it over there. We can walk all the way through the forestry. Welsh woman are crazy mad. I know. And I love walking there. Me and the wife used to go walking there all the time. And funnily enough, since we moved here, so close to it, I think we've probably walked down that way 10 times in 3 years. We don't make the most of what we've got around us. Which is a bit silly, really. We should make the most of it, but we don't. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba, ba, bum. Do, 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 do. So today I would like to try and get the totem finished as much as possible, at least. But then, when I finish the totem, my next project will be, hopefully, I think, a knife. But I'm not sure. Sophia, that's very true. We're very lucky to live in places like this. Very lucky indeed. We get to enjoy nature, we get to see nature. Animals that everyday people don't get to see. Dun, 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 dun. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Was somebody naughty? Van life, yeah. Are you? You have to forgive me eating. I saw the toaster and decided that I needed to eat some crumpets. This dude definitely doesn't get laid. What a retard. Nice. Okay. moved to Devon sprinkles. It's lovely. The good thing about Devon is it's in Devon and in England. Do 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 do. It's not very nice out there today, is it? It's wet. It's windy. It's cold. Pissing down. Yeah. Same here. I like in the spring we get woodpeckers. We get a couple of woodpeckers, a pair, and you can hear them in the mornings. Cold. Where's what opinion? What's the matter, Miles? Coffee, anyone? See, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Lyons was talking about crumpets a couple of days ago and putting Marmite on them. Ugh. No thanks. Mm-mm. Forgive me. I hate that noise. That's one thing I can't stand. People sucking their fingers and making that noise. Noise. Don't like it. Molly. See the side eye? There you go. Cheese crumpets. Oh, bless. Anyone would think he's had no sleep all night. But he did. He slept like a baby. He always sleeps like a fucking baby. He can go to sleep in seconds. to the point where he's dreaming and his legs are going all over the place because he's dreaming. Crumpets. If you're soggy, Tom, you're doing it wrong. You have to cook them twice so that they're nice and crispy. Yeah, exactly that. See, Kirsty knows. Kirsty knows. You've obviously been on a big job before, Kirsty. You can just tell. They certainly shouldn't be soggy. Claire, you're welcome, mate. Jacqueline, how are you, mate? You all right? Claire, why are you not blue, actually? La da 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 dee 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 dee. Do 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 do. A lot to do. What have you been up to, mate? Pancakes, see, that's strong. Maple syrup, I can't get my head around it. Yeah, you can't have them soggy. They've got to be nice and crunchy. Not crunchy, but crispy. Yeah, it is American. I don't do like syrup, sweet breakfast. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, not a hockey puck. No, I completely disagree. It shouldn't, a breakfast shouldn't be sweet. It should be savoury. A bacon sandwich is one thing. A cooked breakfast is another thing. But pancakes and syrup, not for me. Definitely not for me. How's physical therapy going, Jacqueline? Is it going well? Might have to make it over the weekend. Yuck. Coffee, yeah. Coffee's good. But not sweet stuff. Don't do sweet stuff. Unless it's cake. cake I like. What the fuck is grey gravy? What the fuck? Grey gravy. Cheese on toast. Do you put chilies in it? Do I like flapjacks? Yeah, but flapjacks is the dessert. It's not breakfast. Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it's painful. What does blue mean? Blue moon. I don't know. It's some spiritual stuff, I think. Black pepper, creamy gravy. Do you mean like peppercorn? Peppercorn sauce. Okay. I need to blow my nose, guys. Give me a sec. Look who's back. Back again. JD's back. Tell your friends. Yeah. White gravy with pepper over biscuits. Butter, milk, flour, salt, and pepper. That so like bechamel sauce. I'm sure we had this conversation the other day. Yeah, it's not gravy, it's sauce. It's like bechamel sauce, isn't it? Yeah. Do, 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 do. Coffee gives you anxiety. Don't drink it then. Drink tea. I don't like tea, but you don't have to drink coffee. Nobody's forcing you to do it. Don't. No, I didn't. I live in an old farmer's cottage, a farm worker's cottage, and the shelves were already there. it's not. Uh, it's not gravy just because it's light gravy. Yeah, sauce, thick sauce. If I put the shelves up there, they would be a lot better than that. They certainly wouldn't have visible um, mounts on the sides. They would be like floating shelves. Yeah, if you talk about a fanny to an American, they think that you're talking about an ass. Nothing wrong with my shelves. I know. You probably cover up. What? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That's just a stupid thing to say. Crunchy, Claire. Why would you use plywood on the front of a shelf? It's a cottage. It's the aesthetic of it. No. On the ends cover the mounts. No, it looked fucking awful. Why would anyone do that? I mean, it's not how I would have done it, but it's how it was done when we moved in, so it's just stayed there. I like it. They're not even level, but I like it. It's pretty cool. Triangle shapes. No. No. Yeah, comes with character. Exactly that. There's character with old properties like this. I mean, it's not a really old property. It was built in the 50s, but I mean, everything's twisted. Everything's warped. We've got wobbly walls. Um, it is what it is. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Um, there's no clean lines. Yeah, better than any new build ever. Unless it was a new build that I built. That would be a fucking good new build. Because I'd build it with cob and stone. Um, what paint is on the wallpaper at the moment? Cob. Yeah, cob. No paint. You shouldn't need to prime it. Maybe, can I explain? Yeah, it's quite easy. It's a mud, straw, pebble mix. Scuff up the surface so it's rough, or take off the top layer and just leave the paper, and then you can paint it. You got to be careful though, because it might, yeah. So yeah, it's basically it's mud and straw, little bits of stones like pebbles and stuff, all mixed together. If it gets too wet, will it flop off the wall? Yeah, probably. Destination unknown. How do you know that? Oh, what does that mean? It means that you're a moderator. How do you know I'm a wizard with cob? You're going to take your time replying. Okay. Okay. You can imagine how many people I talk to on a daily basis. I try and remember everyone, but yeah, I'd probably go for stripping the paper, but you can see the wallpaper under it. Right, so strip the paper, and as you strip the paper off, just wet it down slightly, and it'll make it easier to scrape the rest off. Just be careful, because you live in a cabin. You don't want to find anything not nice behind there. Remind me what trade you are, mate. That's what you're worried about. Test it on an inconspicuous area. Big job broke out. You was explaining you use mud and drywall. Okay. So here now, they don't use it anymore. They don't. they don't build cob buildings as a rule anymore. The walls would start off being 3 foot thick or bigger at the bottom, and probably about a foot thick at the top. The Man Store. And obviously the higher the wall gets, the narrower it becomes. And it would be built on top of a stone plinth. Would you want to call it a plinth? Almost like a foundation. But a foundation would be larger. I miss my trade. There's something about my trade that I miss more. Joe, where the fuck have you been, mate? We've missed you. Missed you, missed you, missed you, missed you. I don't want to know. Uh-oh. I've seen all the shorts that you've been putting up. I've seen loads of shorts coming up from you. And I click like on them all. Inconspicuous. You missed an S. To start, I don't know about the rest. What's been going on, mate? Okay. That's all right. I understand. That's fine. You don't have to talk. Just being here, if that helps, then that's exactly what I want. Are you okay? Right, I am. Good. Bug, good morning. Just, Kirsty, be careful. Don't go climbing and hurting yourself. You've got little ones to think of. Wood and stone. Well, Americans use wood and stone, I guess. Well, yeah, Americans use wood and stone. Uh-oh. Have you still got your days and your months? I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying just be careful. You got little ones. Do 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 do. Do do do. Wood helps house flex, yeah. So cold would be no good over there, really. For that reason. And I'm guessing that that's why the Americans came up with the metalwork, the metal framework for dry lining. We call it metaling over here. I don't know what you call it. I guess you call it framing. Yeah, it's shatter. Well, I don't know about shatter because it stays moist. Yeah, hemp is very good. You can also get hemp with cork, and that's very good for insulation as well. What brand of coffee? It's just instant, mate, to be fair. Nescafe Gold Blend. I do like filter coffee, but when we moved house, we carried everything out of the house and put it outside, ready to load into the trailer. And somebody decided to steal it, and I've just never replaced it. My coffee machine. Never replaced it. I've got nowhere to put one in this house. There's no room. I don't mind Kenko either. Kenko would probably be my second choice. I don't like Down Egberts though because it tastes like Weetabix. Yeah, they stole the coffee machine. It was an expensive one, mind you. A mocha pot. Mocha has chocolate in it though, doesn't it? You can see why you moved, yeah. That is one of the reasons, and drugs. The place was rife. 20 minutes later. Sorry, Claire, I misunderstood your question. I did answer the blue question with a completely wrong answer. But yeah, you're blue because you're now a moderator. You're not listening to me. That's just the name of it, okay. Obviously, I've seen you use them. Yeah, a decent one is quite expensive. Ah, nice. I thought you was asking about the blue moon, Claire. So I gave you a completely wrong answer. But you was asking about your name being blue. What you doing? It just means that you're a moderator. I like people having blue names. Only special people get to be blue. So if your name's blue, you're special. Special. Do I like kippers? Fuck no. I don't do fish. I don't do fish at all. Not even fish and chips. Number one blue. You was the number one blue. You was the very first person that I made blue, I believe. Pretty cat. I'm sure that might be leading somewhere. I don't know if I want to go. Yeah, not even fish and chips. I don't do fish. You think about it every time you see me live. Oh, thanks, mate. Am I even British? No, I'm English. Okay. Yeah, I don't like fish. I don't like fish. The batter makes me ill. I hate. Oh, okay. Sorry, Claire. Don't like. No, I don't like any seafood whatsoever. Um, that's a lie. I'll eat tinned tuna. I'll have tuna mayonnaise in jacket potatoes, but what's that? Is that stinky shit that comes in tins? Smoking a pancake? No pancake. You can't tune a fish, but you can tune a piano. Ain't that a fact? Look, look. Do. I can see you, Molly. I can see you. Okay, guys, we got 10 minutes left before I restart the live. Smoking a Pancake, good film. I don't think I've seen that. Should we play a game? What do you reckon? Should we play a game? Bum, 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 bum. No, mate, just rain. Yeah, let's play a game. All right, I'm gonna say a word. You know how it goes. I'll say a word, and you have to give me a positive um, reply to that word. Uh, First word is window. Do 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 do. Tinted, yeah. View, views, beautiful view. Cuts, okay. That's not a positive, Jacqueline. Windows 98, window liquor, yeah. Light. Chundo, how are you doing? Windex. We have Windoline over here. I don't know if you can still get Windoline actually, but we did have Windoline. Same sort of thing. Towels. You put towels over your windows. Being able to see the beautiful views and stay warm. Nice. New word. Grass. Let's have positives for grass. Nosy neighbours. Cut. Hopper. Grounding. Green on the other side. Not always, mate. Yeah. Soft. Smells nice once cut, yeah. Juicer. Smoke. Allergies. Is allergies a positive, Sophia? We want positives. I got a hair and it's tickling inside my ear. Summer. Okay. Stop it. Stop it. Marley, stop it. Skirt. Okay. Grass stains. That's a negative, isn't it? Stains is a negative, depending on what you've been doing to get the grass stains off, of course. Okay, let's go with bed. Positives for the word bed. Not necessarily. Yeah, I knew where he was going with it. Sex. Warm. You don't have to be in bed for sex. You can do it anywhere. Recharge. Rejuvenate. Peaceful. Jumping. Sleeping dreams. Hiding. Not homeless. Okay. Pass out. Negatives for the word bed. Morning self pity, can't sleep. Death. Yeah, deathbed. Bed bugs. Depression. Stained mattress. It's a trap, yeah. Bed springs. Painful, aren't they? Darkness. Okay, new word. Anxiety. Negatives of anxiety, please. Whiskey. Anxiety stops you. Weighs on your shoulders. Sucks. Yeah. pills, everyday life, thoughts of doom, ages you. Yeah, it does. Assumptions. Okay. So let's find some positives to anxiety. There must be something about anxiety that's a positive. It can be managed. Energy, cocaine. Wouldn't advise that one. Alert, overcoming it, yeah. Keeps people away. Very true. Whiskey. You get things done, yeah. Okay. Good answer, Bug. New word, depression. Positives to depression. Streaming. Amphetamine addiction. Jail. Come on. You can do it. Think of a positive to depression. Self-healing. Me. What about learning to manage your feelings, learning to manage your thoughts? What about changing thought processes? Exactly, control. Community is another good one. Well done, mate. Eating. Don't know about that being a good one. Isolation. Any more? Weed. So, just because something like depression and anxiety can take control of your life doesn't mean it has to. There's always going to be a positive somewhere if you look for it, and it doesn't matter what that positive is. It's going to be different for everyone. So finding that positive is your key. If you want to beat depression and anxiety, you need to find a positive. And again, it's finding the right one that suits you. If you want to move forward, that's your way of doing it. Find the positive in it and work on it. Take each day as it comes. Yeah. Uphill. There we go. So that's it from me for the morning coffee. I'm going to bring it to a close there. I will be back. I'm going to get some warm clothes on. I'm going to put my boots on, and we're going to head out into the workshop. I'm not very good at chatting when I'm out in the workshop because I'm concentrating on doing stuff. But I'll be there and I'll keep checking in. Thank you, Claire. I appreciate it. Remember, if anybody would like to donate to the channel in any way, I'm not monetized yet, but PayPal is available. There is the Amazon wish list that you all asked for. But there is no longer a GoFundMe. I've removed it. So, final word of the day. Stay strong. Stay safe. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Cheers, guys.